Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. Today I want to talk about speaking. A lot of people, especially those learning foreign languages, struggle with speaking a lot. They say, we understand the language but can't speak, and we just get lost when we are in a conversation and we don't know what to say. Well, it's quite natural. I've been I've been there. I have had the same experience. Um, Speaking of my own experience, when I was learning English, I was like, for the first couple of years, not really good. I mean, I could speak and create some sentences, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough to get by. And a lot of times I had to think in my native language and then translate it directly to English, uh, which is quite normal. It happens to those who are learning a foreign language for the first time. They have no experience, and I think for beginners, it is quite normal and it's part of the process. But as you improve and uh, get more experience on this path, you need to apply some techniques. And these techniques help you a lot with the understanding of the language and being able to use it. Well, the starting point for me, speaking of the speaking skill, the starting point for me was actually the shadowing technique. I was first introduced to this technique while scrolling up and down social media, I guess. It was like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago. And basically, it all boils down to repeating whatever you hear. Like, imagine you choose a podcast to listen to, and you pause after every sentence and you try to imitate, repeat exactly what the person is saying. And of course, you're gonna face a lot of new words, expressions, grammar rules, which hopefully you can look up. Okay, you can just look them up on the internet. Hopefully, it's free and you can just have access to tons of information. Now that we have AI, it's way easier. So, the point here is don't try to overwhelm yourself with this technique. You are trying to imitate and you make a lot of mistakes. You don't sound the same as that person speaking the language in real world, and you may not have enough confidence to say the words out loud because you think you might make a mistake, but mistakes are just part of the process. As for me, I was very obsessed. To be honest with you, I was very obsessed with the way I pronounced words. I always paid attention to the pronunciation of every single word. I was just trying to get myself as close as possible to the pronunciation of a native. I still make mistakes. I admit that. English is not my native language, and um, I just make a lot of mistakes. I have a lot of pauses, but it's okay. I am now creating contents on YouTube in English. That means a lot. Back then, like a few years ago, I couldn't do this. Now I'm able to do this. At the age of 22, I'm creating contents in English, something I dreamed of when I was like a kid. When I was a kid, I was like, boy, is that even possible to learn another language? Will I ever be able to speak in another language? That seemed impossible, almost impossible. But when I got into it and got to know more about language learning, boy, it became sweet. And now I enjoy it. As they say, I'm enjoying the fruits of my labor. Uh, but it's not that much hard work. You don't have to like grind your brain, I don't know, work for several hours each day to finally boost your speaking skill. You can start small by taking small steps. Like even practicing speaking for 15 to 20 minutes a day can go a long way. It can definitely go a long way. And it's not something to rush about. Language learning is about the time and patience. It's not only about the work you put in, the hard work you put in, but also about the time and patience. It might take you from 6 months to 6 years to get a hold of this whole concept of speaking in a language. Well, specifically, I'm talking about speaking. Well, other skills are important as well, but speaking is the thing, is the real productive skill that we actually need because it just lets us communicate with tens of people simultaneously, and it's the starting point for writing, I guess, in my opinion. If you are a good speaker, eventually you'll be a good writer. But that's my opinion. I hope you got some value from this. I know I make mistakes. If you're an English, if you're a native speaker of English, you might notice uh, some pauses, some mistakes. Uh, you might notice that in my like in the way I produce my sentences, but it's okay. I mean, I don't have to stop and wait for the right moment to start speaking. I'm now trying to speak and I get better and better as I go. So, as I said, I hope you got some value. Please, if you're learning a foreign language, be patient. Don't rush. You don't have to overwhelm yourself. You just need to practice every single day. Have like a routine, 20 minutes per day, 30 minutes per day. It's gonna go a long way in the long term. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it, and please subscribe to my channel. It gives me a lot of energy. For me to create content, like I need a lot of energy. I need motivation. Please, if you're watching this, do subscribe to my channel and give it a like. It helps me a lot produce more quality contents. Um, Hopefully have more subscribers to my channel so I can be more productive. I can come up with new ideas. And thank you a lot for watching this. See you guys then. Bye for now.